Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to Elot on K84 Podcast. I'm your host, Kenna the Greatest, and I'll be bringing you a great debate show tonight. But you know what? Don't forget to go like, follow, share, subscribe on all our social media handles, K84 Podcast. Stick around. The show returns right after this. All right, so we're back. Let me let my team introduce themselves right here. So I'm gonna start with Team A. Start with you.
Hi, I'm Tiffany.
Hi, I'm Elroy.
Oh, okay, so let me go to Team B.
I'm Laura.
What up? It's Nikki in the building.
I'm Chris Casanova. I was waiting for the video. Oh. Yeah, right. Switch to the camera. Okay.
Hello, everyone. My name is Marcos. Welcome to K84 Podcast. Today's topic, we're going to talk about this lady named Shayla. And this is a topic we're going to discuss about for a debate. Hello, friends, family, and wonderful people of the K84 Podcast. My name is Shayla. I recently finalized my divorce after 10 years of marriage. Just hours after the judge signed the papers, making our divorce official, my ex-husband won the lottery and became an instant millionaire. Throughout our relationship and marriage, I was a primary breadwinner, covering 90% of more of the household expenses. I supported him through his education, career, and personal growth, while he did have a job. His income was not significant to contribute significantly to our finances. However, he did help with household chores and stepped in as a father figure to my children from previous relationships, raising them as his own. Due to his lack of financial contributes and ambitions to provide for the family, I often withheld intimacy, which led him to cheat on multiple occasions. This issue created constant arguments and an unhealthy environment, ultimately pushing me to file for divorce so I could find peace and rebuild my life. To the K84 Podcast crew and community, I truly believe I deserve 50% of my ex-husband's lottery winnings. I invested heavily, financially, emotionally, and personally into our life together, and it's difficult to see him walk away with such a windfall after everything I've contributed.
Oh, wow. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll start with Team B over there.
They got the divorce, right? And she had contributed all of that help when he didn't have shit. I mean, I feel like she's supposed to get a little something.
He had a job.
But he wasn't kicking as much as she was, so
he was looking.
He should give her something. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't got to give her nothing in my eyes.
I agree.
Nothing.
If he cheated, then he owes her. I mean, if there's cheating, I'm like, if it's marriage and there's no nuptial agreements, usually in the court of law, it would be she gets half. But after the divorce, it's kind of hard.
If they're divorced,
you know?
which they signed the papers and a few hours later they were divorced, technically she's not going to get a dime unless there's kids involved.
Or we don't know what time he bought that ticket. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, if he got the ticket before the divorce was final, then
how was it any different though?
Hold on over the right. He invested, let's say the man invested in the woman's kid. right? The lady came in the marriage or relationship with kids from
really?
her previous relationship, and then he did quite of, you know what I mean, invested with, from what the story says. He took care of the kids, you know what I mean, doing homework, house chores, and then all that. So don't you think, you know what I mean?
But they're divorced.
Yeah, they divorced.
Then she's not going to get anything.
Why?
Because they're divorced, and at that time, if you're divorced, then his money is his money and her money is her money.
But what about alimony, and what about all her money that she put
But if
in
she's
the
the
whole
breadwinner,
time?
then if
alimony.
anybody's
They
getting
was already
alimony,
divorced.
it would be him getting
Oh,
alimony.
but now he's the lottery winner. So
Then she's probably not
shouldn't
gonna
she
pay
get
anything.
reimbursed every dollar that she done put into that man?
Correct.
I mean, yeah,
put
but
work in.
She took
legally,
care of
she
it.
ain't gonna get anything.
He put work in.
I don't know. I think a good
I mean,
lawyer
I
we could
obviously
maybe get something.
am not defending the husband. I mean, he sounds like a piece of shit, but at the same time,
Lord.
from a legal standpoint here, it's clear. I mean, they go their separate ways. And if she's the breadwinner, she sounds like a powerful woman. She don't want his money.
Okay, so
Shit, I
on.
do.
Hold on. They were married for 10 years, right? They were married for 10 years. And then even prior to the marriage, they dated boyfriend, girlfriend shit before that. So she has invested a lot. Think about that. She needs some part of the money.
I wouldn't want anything from him
Why?
because I can make my own money.
No, but at least you making some couple of thousands, no millions, right? So she deserves something.
Maybe, but legally, she's not gonna get anything.
Okay, so let's put away legal stuff aside.
It's his
and then be
decision.
like, yeah, it's human to human, man. Come on, I invested in you. So are you gonna go away with all the money, not giving me half of it? It's a lot of money.
If she
It
was
is,
desperate
but-
for money, yeah, I would understand. Like, it depends on her financial situation. If he leaves her and they're penniless, and she's penniless at the moment, and she's still struggling, that would kind of be like,
Give her a couple thousand.
yeah.
That I don't feel like it's
Yeah,
got to
a
be a
couple
couple of thousand. This is not rocket science. Goddamn, you was with me for some years. We had our little ups and downs. You done came up. Now we done broke up. Go on, throw me a couple mil. You ain't got to give me half, but nigga, get me off my feet. You feel? Like that's
Right.
It is what it is.
It was cool for her to provide the financial
Right.
stability when he was only bringing home a little
was
bit of
taking care of the
bread.
kids.
You know what I'm
I know,
saying?
I
He
get
was
it.
taking care of the
Doing
kids.
what?
Take
Also, the cheating.
Oh, so usually the one taking care of the
And
kids
he worked.
gets broke off, right?
And he worked
Gets broke
and
up.
taking care of the
So
kids.
so we're gonna assume she didn't take care of the kids at all after
Right.
providing
She was working.
90% of the household bills, taking care of her man.
Hold on right there. Whose money was used in playing the lottery?
Good question.
Well, if it was her money, then I would.
She
say
still
she
don't
gets-
get that.
I think she does. If it's her money that bought the ticket, technically,
What if it was the other way around? What if she's the
Now, if I
one
go to- if I
who
go-
won right after they were divorced?
If I
I
go-
bet all of a sudden she would be breaking off
I go
some
home,
bread.
we done fell like, hey, baby, let's
Correct.
borrow about $5. I want to buy me a lottery ticket. I'm gonna get your $5 back.
Oh, you ain't.
And is it fair? Is it fair?
Reimbursing the
I
ticket
gave you the
for
money.
it.
Let's say the lady gave
I
him
said
the money.
I borrow $5. I didn't say let me have it. I said ball. So I'm gonna get your $5 back. But if I win, I'm a good guy. I'm gonna give you a little change.
It's
So
cool.
what
I'm
don't
going to
you-
file for child support real
You ain't
quick,
gonna
real
get, you
quick.
ain't
do
gonna
they
get
have
what you
kids
expect.
together?
And no,
Oh, they don't have no kids together.
No.
Mm, damn.
I know.
He
I was
took
thinking
care
if
of
they
the
had
kids.
kids together,
Yeah,
then
that'd be
you
different.
definitely.
If it's
Somebody
her
else's kids.
Yeah, that's tough too. Most
So okay, so check this right. He invested heavily, taking care of the kids. It's not his biological kids.
She owed
Right?
him $1 million.
You sure about that?
I still want to know what time he bought the ticket.
So
before or
okay,
after the marriage.
why would the lady deny her husband of sex?
Oh,
He was broke.
Are you serious?
He was broke. My pussy
And she was
ain't-
probably tired doing all the work. You know what I'm
He
saying?
was broke though.
Paying all
And
the
if
bills.
I'm doing everything, I ain't gonna want to lay down with you and get pussy every night.
He
It just
taking
ain't
care
going
of the
like that.
kids.
Who cares? I'm paying the bills. We supposed to be
Y'all-
switching
y'all-
roles. Then
Y'all not looking at
So
that.
wait.
I
Did you-
really
oh,
like you actually giving an argument for women out here. I appreciate you, low key. You know what I'm saying? Outside, keep preaching that. We out here taking care of kids. That's a big job, right?
Damn right.
Okay, shout out
So
to all the
Laura,
women at home.
Laura, check this out, right? Is it the man's fault to go out there to cheat because she wasn't getting it at home?
It doesn't matter. You don't cheat.
No, but like, you know, situations kind of make people wanna do something. You know what I mean? You're not giving him what he's supposed
He's
to get.
a poor
So you-
leader. No, if he can't communicate with his girl to figure out what the problem is
How long
and
was
try to work through it, then he's just he just lacks leadership all around.
How long
That's
is
his own fault.
How long he had to wait?
That's why they invented the fleshlight.
The flash. The flashlight.
The fleshlight. Flesh, not flash.
So
Flashlight.
wait. Before marriage, right? Before marriage, right? The lady knows what she was getting herself into because you dated, being boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever before marriage. So she knew what she was getting herself
So
into.
did he. Why is it on her?
Sometimes you don't really show your true characters, your true
Yeah.
character in the beginning of a relationship. So it may have taken them a while to like finally realize, whoa, what the hell was I thinking?
Yeah, and it's like canyon. Water runs through and it wears it down over time. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of attitude, a little bit of not acknowledging, a little bit of shade or stonewalling, a little bit all of a sudden builds up. So, I mean, that could go both ways. So, we talking about 10 years here.
Did she divorce because he cheated?
Who filed for divorce?
Yeah.
She
the
did.
lady? The lady that filed
She
for
did.
divorce?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he cheated.
Nah, she was just tired. It just felt like she was just over it. And then when he got the bread, she felt like,
She should lay
damn,
down there and
you
fight.
know,
I done poured
yeah.
everything I had into this man.
Yeah, I
She should
deserve
lay down there and
something.
fight.
Yeah.
And why the
you,
fuck
you
it
know
had to be
what?
him?
You know what? So let's flip the table around, right?
Okay.
If the man was doing all of that, and the lady was also doing what you know, what I mean, the man was doing now, should the man also divorce the lady?
If she was cheating,
It'd have
If
to be
she-
his kids. Or like if she was taking care of his kids and then she cheated on him.
Yeah.
same go with everybody.
Yeah,
I think it stays the same.
pretty much.
What's the
Yeah.
difference?
Nothing changes.
Almost.
Yeah.
Okay. So you know that for me, do you think the lady still deserve half of the winnings? Cause at least you could be like, okay, hey, give me like 10% or
That's what I was
20% or
saying.
whatever. But she said she won half. She's not doing, you
think
know what I
that's
mean?
being a
No,
little-
20.
She won't take what I won't give her. She won't get nothing.
Yeah.
So
Pretty
with
much
you guys over there,
typical.
right?
It's
You
like,
guys
I
are in
look at-
support. You guys
Well,
are in
I don't
support
owe
of
her
the lady.
I want to support.
I don't owe her nothing.
I want to.
So if you don't take
Beggars
what I don't
can't
give
be
you, you don't get
choosers, though.
nothing.
You know?
Okay, look, if it was me, okay, I believe integrity plays a role in this, right? I'll be like, you had my back, right? I'm gonna break you off something, but you ain't getting half. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you
hard.
gonna be you gonna get your fair share. You gonna get your hourly wage for all the years you don't put in, taking care of my kids.
Yeah.
You gotta realize he ain't had no monkey in no how long. She wasn't even giving him none.
So what? Was she a prostitute? Like, so
Man, that's
They were
his
married.
wife.
Like-
So for better for
That's
worse,
his
when
wife.
yeah, she said I do, and it's for better for worse.
She ain't giving me nothing, and she wants some money. Come on, man.
You gonna give it to her.
Come on, man. No.
so
She was taking
okay.
care of you financially, though.
He had
That
a
stands for
job.
stuff. What? Okay.
If he was working at McDonald's, he did what he had to do. Hey, and he was taking care of the kids.
Okay, so
Would you like
Don't
surprise
forget
with
he was
that?
studying too.
Hell yeah.
I can't.
So check this out, right? Do you think the man was taking advantage of the whole situation because the lady was a single mama
No.
with kids
No, every
and
relationship
well
has
financially established?
different
So
problems. You know, whoever has the capability to make more money, probably, if you guys are hurting financially, needs to be the one going and making the money. Whoever's more patient with the kids is probably who needs to stay home if you don't have a babysitter or don't have the money for a babysitter. So every relationship is unique, and you know that's what's cool about relationships. You can make it work. So we can't judge him for not, but at the same time, if it was the other way around, would we expect the 50% to get broke off? And so you was in this relationship 10 years, either party wasn't providing something to somebody, but you was in a committed relationship for 10 years, and then within hours you gonna break off and become let's balling out, right? Balling out, but you only made it that far living off the back of the person that you supposedly loved, that you was willing to go down the aisle and say I do it. And now all of a sudden you ain't nothing. You give him $5 for the ticket.
That's how much that's what he got. She gave.
She gave 90% of the bill.
You gotta realize they've been in a relationship for 10 years. They already know each other. Correct.
So, Laura, would you say...
Ain't got time. He don't
Laura,
know nothing.
hear me out on this, right? Wouldn't she could have exercised a little bit patience? Because, check, sometimes good things takes a lot of time before it gets built.
She should have asked for 20%.
20%?
Instead of 50.
She said she want half.
20, she would.
Okay, let's compromise.
If she
35.
asked for 20, she might would have got 30.
I think he would compromise if there was conjugal visits. You know, like weekly, like once a week or something like that. They met us.
With $1 million, he gonna be off like this in the strip club if he ain't got no morals. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he gonna be able to buy however much he wants for however million.
So she sue the lady for that. You know what I mean? Sorry, my bad. Like, should the wife or the lady sue the man? Like, hey, I invested in you all these years, and you're walking away with this money. Though we divorced, but I saw you invested in your life all these years. Should she sue him?
I don't think she's gonna win that in court. So
You
it's
sure
hard
about that?
I'm positive.
With a good lawyer?
Even no good lawyer is gonna take that case.
Ain't nobody gonna take that
Nobody
case.
is.
It's a difficult.
What you think, Nikki?
I don't know. I really don't. Like I said, I wouldn't want him to give me half, but I would want a nice little percentage of that, for sure.
And then she's saying no, she's taking half.
That's just being greedy.
So
you think it's greedy?
So the only way it would
If you're
work
asking
is if
for half.
the lawyer knew the judge and they sided with the woman.
So it sounds
So
like
that's
there's
what
a
happens.
possibility.
That's
The
what
lawyer would have to
happens
manipulate
every
the
day
whole
in
court.
America.
Yeah, no, the lawyer.
Sure.
So it's usually like the lawyer knows the judge that is more on the side of the woman, and it benefits all. She had kids and this and that, and then sympathizes to the judge, and then the judge would have to rule on that. And that's usually how it works. I'm like, that's how usually how they. I've seen a lot of men get taken for a lot, and they don't have nothing left on. So.
Does he have any rights to these kids? He's taking care of them, right?
Yep.
So is the biological dad around?
Yes, sort of.
He didn't adopt them.
Yeah, if he
Should've.
adopted him, it would have been different.
Okay,
Yeah.
so hear me out on this, right? Why do you think the men shouldn't have stepped up, be like, hey, I gotta be the man. You go chill, relax, let me go work and provide financially. What do you think about that?
We don't know all the background.
Yeah.
I mean, for all we know, he had a disability. Maybe he was in a car accident and his back hurt. You
But
know?
he did work at a certain point in time, but it wasn't that much.
All men ain't real men.
Facts.
Standing ovation. Mic drop. 1, 2.
A lot of women are in bad relationships sometimes, and they don't know how
So,
to get out of it.
Yeah, it
She
sounds
did-
like there was a lack of communication in this relationship.
Yeah, I think wait. They've been together for years. So to say lack of communication in this
10
part,
years
like
is
10
not
years.
that much.
Yeah.
That's not that much time.
10 years is a lot of time. Before that 10 years, prior to dating, being boyfriend, girlfriend, you know what I
long
mean?
enough for common law.
Yeah.
True, but I still don't think she has a right to the money. Morally, he should give her some. They were together for 10 years. I mean, he helped raise her kids, but legally, that's not going to happen.
So let's say
10%.
she gave her the money. She gave him the
going
money
down.
to play the lottery. What do you think about that?
I don't know, because I don't know how that's stand in the court, quite honestly. I don't know.
Yeah.
So okay, so you take it on this point, right? He gave him the money to play the lottery. Though they were still going through their divorce, but hey, darling, I need this amount of money. She now go do some. And then she gave him. And then he went and played and then he won. On this aspect, doesn't she deserve half of it?
If she bought the ticket while they were still married, I would take him straight to the civil courthouse.
Yeah, that would be different.
She might have a case there. Yeah.
Okay, so you know, what I mean, my thing is this: they got married, you know, they got divorced, and then just hours after they getting divorced, the divorce getting finalized, he won. Meaning, she gave her the money or wherever it is a few hours before all of that. So would you say it's fair to be
Well,
like, hey,
Was it filed in court?
yep,
Like it was finalized in court? The judge ruled.
Well,
Yeah.
initially the paperwork don't go through to a couple of days, so she might win.
okay, so you know through a divorce process,
Hey, you
right?
divorced?
Through a divorce process, you guys could still be living together. Hey, you know what I mean? We're going through a divorce, but this is my side of the house, this is your side of the house. So we could still kind of be helping, you know what I mean, each other financially or whatever. So kind of today's the D-Day. Let's go to the court. And then whilst we're going to, you know what, hold on, give me some dollars. I need, you know what I mean? When the gas station or wherever it is to play the lottery, and then, you know what I mean, the judge say, hey, congratulations, you guys are finally divorced now. So on their way back home, there he goes. Is she still not entitled for half of the money?
Well, if they still live together, then she could. There's probably ways to get money that
Pay
way.
half the rent.
It's a lot of money, millions of dollars.
Unjust benefit, you know, like he benefited from the relationship, from her hard work.
But
Then
she
within
did too,
hours,
because he was help raising
How?
the kids. So they both benefited from each other.
Yeah, right.
no, for him to
But to go and cheat, that's different. But they both there was a mutual benefit in the relationship for each other.
But if he was only working 90% of that, wait, let's look at it like this. Then probably 90% of
He
the money
was
to buy
working
that ticket was
90%.
her money. So
Probably.
she probably needs to go sue for 90%.
So do you think the lady is trying to be
She can't
jealous,
prove that.
Petey? Or
But
like
she gave him money.
I'm asking, do you think the lady is trying to be jealous?
No.
Like, you know what I mean, petty?
Yes.
Like, hey, I want half of
Hey,
it.
Yes.
we
Oh,
do
I
not
think
know
so.
if she's
She's
trying to
being
be petty. It is very
Yeah.
possible.
Being very petty.
Or she could just feel like it's unjust. Like, dang,
Yeah.
I just sacrificed over here for you for 10 years.
Don't matter.
Well,
Sometimes that's how the cookie crumble.
that's why you're divorced. No, I'm just joking.
Been married.
I'm just joking. I thought the way you was talking about how that paperwork don't go through different courthouse, huh? Not family law.
It's very zen. She would have to convince him to be some like Buddhist monk to give up his possessions to basically win all that money. Yeah, like if he's American, he wants to keep it all. But if he's a Buddhist monk, you know, it's like, hey, you should give, you know.
Well, that's a good question.
Give up your fruit, you know?
Culturally, maybe people would be more generous than other cultures.
Like if he's a decent guy, he
Human?
would probably give her money. Half of it, I think that's asking too much personally,
Right.
but at least 25%. Something
But
that
what
I
if he
mean.
paid for it out of a joint account when they were still married?
So how much did he win?
I would want to see the receipt.
How many
Is it
millions are we talking about?
so he won about, let's say, $300 million.
300 million? Oh,
Yeah.
100 million.
I give a million.
A million. Well,
then-
after taxes, he's only getting
Yeah.
50.
Her claim is
So,
she's not taking
she
nothing
gets
but
that.
half.
She 25. She getting 25 mil.
I give a million. She a millionaire.
Yeah.
Hey, you figure it out from there.
So, okay, let me focus on something here, right? The cheating aspect. You divorce him because of he cheating.
Yeah.
And then don't you think the ladies had fought one? You're not giving him what he wanted. So
No.
you step out
Don't even.
there to cheat.
That's so gross.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, wow.
I just said that. She wasn't giving him
Objectifying.
nothing.
Hey,
You're not gonna win
you
that.
ain't nothing unless you spreading them legs, honey. Get that out of here.
Exactly. We're not even going there.
Now, if he's not getting what he's supposed to get, then you expect him
Well,
to.
she's obviously not getting what she needs.
Oh, yeah, double
Maybe he
standard.
sucks in bed.
Double
But-
standard.
wait.
She lay there and fake it.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Let me get mine. Let me get
Right.
You
mine.
can only
Hey,
fake so much.
Wait, hey, she
Let
probably
me
did
get mine.
5 years of that.
Yeah.
So how long she continue, you know what I mean, not giving him what he's supposed to get, then he will step outside. You know what I mean?
If she's
He's
doing-
human.
if she's
That-
doing OF,
Did you
yes.
say if he's human?
Yeah.
So men have no integrity. They no commitment means nothing to a man unless he's busting a nut.
When it come to his wife,
I can't.
I can't go there either. That's
When it
just
comes to his
ridiculous.
wife, his wife supposed to get it to him.
And he's probably out there spending her money,
That's crazy.
sleeping with other women, using his money,
Yeah,
her money,
hey.
to go out there and sleep around. That's even
That's
worse.
right.
So then the men also deserve to, you know what I mean? Because if you trying to do certain things behind closed doors, then you expect the men not getting some. Then hey, it should be
probably-
like fair game. Fair game here.
She probably on some snaky
Because
shit.
she's working obviously
Yeah.
nonstop.
She
like
probably on some
it's
snaky shit she
tiring.
ain't giving him now. Women got needs too. Shit. She on some snaky shit too.
Not necessarily. I mean, look, let's keep it real. Everything that's in the hormones in the milk and the food and everything that we are eating that is not real food, both men and women's hormones are dysregulated right now in the United States. So more men than ever actually have lower sex drives, and women as well. So I mean, for all we know, somebody needed to go to the doctor.
Yep. And we're manipulated to constantly argue all the time about every situation.
So
I'm just saying.
wait.
It sounds like they just didn't need to be together because they didn't know how to communicate. So obviously it wasn't going to work out.
So let me put it in this scenario, right? Assuming I'm hungry, I've not eaten like in 3 days. How long should I continue? Kind of like, you know what I mean?
Well, you need to
fasting?
eat to survive.
Yeah, I'm putting
different.
in this scenario, right? I'm putting in
Right.
this scenario, right? You're
Oh
not giving me
my
because it's food.
You asking the wrong person.
I'm just saying. I'm just asking. So for me, I'm not saying he should go out there and cheat.
How long he supposed
Yeah,
to
you
wait?
can. I mean, why not just use what you have around you? Why do you need to go have? I mean, come on. If you're in a relationship, you're married.
It's called discipline.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
How
You
long
lack
gotta wait?
discipline.
How long the
Yeah,
man
how
gotta
long?
wait?
Hey, you know what? You know what?
How long he gotta
Priest
wait?
wait their whole life. You know what I'm
He ain't
saying?
no priest.
Well, okay. Well, I guess it just depends on where he's at. Me personally, right? Women got needs too. You know what? I could say I have walked with God and I have not walked with God. And guess what? Even on a hard day, I could say I am going to be disciplined. Okay, there might be.
So how long? How long?
Hey,
how long
women
did
waiting
you
for
go
their
out?
dudes to get out of prison
No,
for
but
10
they
years and they
married. But
faithful.
they- see, they
But
married.
hey, but you know what? That dude.
Them women.
Okay, exactly.
How long
Because
a man gotta
if
wait?
she locked up, because let's keep it real, in Oklahoma, women get locked up like crazy. Okay, if she locked up, I bet you he ain't staying faithful. So again, it goes back to discipline. You might love her, and when she was home, she might have been breaking you off all day, but you locked up for 10 years, baby girl. Good luck.
But
Still answer the
wait,
question.
they married. You're in the same house.
But are you married and she going to prison for 10 years? Do you have discipline or not? Is that
This
your
is
wife or
listen,
not?
This is a whole different scenario.
No, it's
if
you are you committed and do you have
if
discipline?
he was in prison, if he was in prison, it would be a whole different case. But hey, this you, me. I see you each and every day. So how do you
long
expect
I
to
gotta
be like?
Hey, when was the last time you romanced her? Did you take her on a date? Did you ask her how her day was? Did you ask her why she's not sleeping? Did you ask her if she's stressed out about all the bills that she's paying? Because if
Like
you
he's also taking
didn't,
care of the kids and then home. By the time she also do some part-time work, not fully. But hold on, the kids also another, duty or responsibility. Cleaning the house, making sure everything is set and straight in the house. So isn't it fair and then balanced? Assuming he, the man, was working and you, the lady, was kind of doing the same thing he was doing. Wouldn't it be fair? Like,
So,
hey,
men have absolutely zero responsibility over the fact that their woman does not want to touch them, and also over their ability to deny themselves another woman. They get no responsibility.
I would say he's probably not doing anything to get what he wants either. I mean, it's not like girls are not dudes. You can't just be like, hey, you want to have sex? It don't work like that. So obviously, maybe if he was trying to romance her or take her on a date or actually giving her what she needs, it would be a different situation.
So the lady was basing all her claims on like, okay, he's not providing financially, so she's not gonna give him what he want in this
Well,
whole
I don't
scenario.
think that's
there's
not gonna
no
bother her.
woman
She's
that would
taking-
do that.
If she's just because she's the breadwinner doesn't mean she's looking down on him because he's not. He's taking care of the kids. That's the hardest job out there, no matter what, hands down.
It has to
And
be
so
more than that.
It's more than
unless
that.
she's physically exhausted.
Yes.
Maybe she's out. She's
not like, oh,
doing
I'm
labor work.
paying all
okay?
these bills.
So she working
That's not
24 hours a day.
Maybe.
Hey,
So, hey, you never heard
know.
of a woman
People-
doing a double? Because I have.
Well-
and then going home and taking care of the kids. As a matter of fact.
and
Same
women
right, same
more
right,
likely
12.
take their work home with them after they leave their job.
I think that happened to Christina Aguilera. She was working all the time and she got cheated on by her famous boyfriend or whatever. Like it happens a lot though. Powerful women, men always cheat if they stay home and taking care of the kids. They always cheat, like on the nanny or something like that. It's a very common thing though. It's
Yeah.
very-
that was
why,
like Gwen
why do you
Stefani's
think that is?
because the man-female dynamic, the guy has to be the powerhouse. If not, if the woman's not below, is like they always feel like inept or
they got to bring her, find a way to show her she ain't.
so they feel unmasculated, so they get it
So-
from another
That's
female.
stupid.
Makes
So
it
hear
feel
me
bad.
out
I
on
think
this,
that's
right?
real though.
Hear
It is
me out
real,
on
but
this.
it's stupid.
Hear me out on this. Stepping in as a stepdad for kids that are not yours, shouldn't the lady consider that, hey, this man is doing something great? Because the
She
real
never said he
biological
wasn't.
dad.
Why not?
She probably thought he was doing a great job helping her raise the kids, but that don't mean go cheat on me too.
Yeah, yeah, the go cheat aspect, right? Even for on that note, be like, hey, I'm stepping in, taking care. You know what I mean? Stepping as a real dad, doing what a real dad is supposed to do. The real dad ain't doing it. So wouldn't you see from that perspective that this man is kind of like, you know what I mean, doing something? Because being there for the kids, going to every meetings, every, you know what I mean, practice, all of that.
The man don't never get no credit.
Is he also not like a full job on his own?
So is she supposed to be okay with him just going and sleeping around?
Because he wasn't getting it.
Well, he wasn't doing anything to get it. It
can't
takes two
excuse
people.
one
Yeah,
thing,
it takes two, but also got to know that he was home. He cook, he clean, he does
They're both tired. I get it. Who's not tired? I mean, it's still, we're not dudes. We don't just get turned on like y'all. Do something to earn it.
No, you know what I mean? The lady is
Sounds
also,
like that's not there in their
so
relationship.
the lady is basing it all on like, hey, if you're not gonna pay most of the bills, I ain't giving you that.
I don't think that's what she's saying either.
If
That's she's
how
not holding out on him.
Yeah,
And he
the
should have
lady
been the
knows-
one
yeah,
to
that-
file
that's
for a
what he
divorce if
doing.
it was that serious.
That's
okay?
what he's doing. Because one, you know, and you know what I
Once
mean?
again, he's not a good leader.
How is he not a good leader?
How is he not a good leader?
Yeah, you told me how is he not
she
a good
running
leader?
the house like that? Oh, I'm the boss over here. You ain't getting nothing because you ain't paying the bills.
So
not- he's not providing.
should the relationship will be based on money? You know what I mean? Should be like, hey,
That's what it look like.
money.
Okay,
money.
so
No.
they're getting divorced.
I'm gonna say, like, don't a woman want to be put in a position to where she has to be playing that type of role? That's a man's
the
role.
So
You know
she
what I'm
knew
saying?
what she was getting herself in the first
it
place
probably-
because
it
when
probably
you
got
dated
like
her,
that over time, right? You
Yeah.
know, he had a job, and then it could have just got to the point to where the load got bigger on her. You know what I'm saying? And the more she looked around, she's just like, "What the fuck am I doing? Like, this ain't what the fuck I signed up for." Like,
Yeah, and
you know what I'm saying?
why is he at home taking care of the kids? It sounds like she has plenty of money
need
to
to get
hire
her
a
on
and then he
babysitter.
wasn't
Can
going
you
to
just not
school.
keep a
He
job?
was going to
Because that's a
school.
whole
He was
thing.
going to school. He
They-
was still going to school or something.
It's a lot of.
I work and go to
So she
school.
was providing
this
for him
damn
to go to
world.
school.
Yeah.
In this
Damn.
damn world right now, there's a lot of people out here in them type of relationships. The man is at home, and the women are working.
Why?
Yeah, and then they still
like
want
that.
a bitch to come home and get on her knees and submit.
Wait,
and suck
yeah,
dick.
wait,
And
yes.
act like she supposed to be happy about that.
I see
Hey,
it
after she do the laundry and cook the dinner and wash the
I'm
dishes.
just saying,
Okay?
I ain't gonna want to be doing that.
Hey,
Especially with
Go
guys
crack
want
my
to-
beer while you're at it.
But if I didn't work and my old lady worked, she still got to come home and cook dinner.
Oh hell no!
We can take turns.
Freaking crazy.
Are you-
That is ridiculous.
We can take turns.
Oh
She
yeah.
still got to come home and cook dinner.
Why?
can
Because you
take
don't know how to
Hey,
cook dinner?
now we know why you ain't married.
My mama did it. Shit, my mama did it.
Hey, my mom did too, but it's different. It's 2025 now, and if I'm
Shit.
out working and your ass at home,
Yeah.
it better be done by the time I get home.
Seriously.
What if they know how to
If
cook?
we're gonna be talking about like right
What if I
now
don't know how to
times
cook?
though, you have a lot of women that are really they playing both of them roles, and we talked about this in the last segment.
Yeah.
You know, and that goes back to submission, a whole bunch of other
Ladies'
stuff.
side.
Yeah.
You know what? The lady, that wife, chose him. There are a lot of men out there.
She probably didn't expect him to be a deadbeat. He's
He
going
probably
to
could
school.
have. He could have
How
just
is
his
it
10
deadbeat?
years.
How long
How
has
is
he
it
been going to
deadbeat? Because
school
he didn't give her no money?
He said no. That's not why he's deadbeat. But you said they were married together or they were married 10 years.
Yep.
Does it take 10 years to go through school? No.
Right.
Why don't he have a job at this point?
Or he tried a little bit
Okay,
harder.
exactly.
And then
Because
when,
he can't keep a job
and
and,
then
he
when-
don't want to work because she's paying the bills.
Hold on. If both work, who will be taking care of the kids?
They had
The
some, they had
babysitter,
some
because they
type of
definitely
agreement.
have
man.
enough
They had
money to
to.
hire a
Would you
babysitter.
trust?
So
Would
he's
you,
just using
would
that
you
as
trust
an
your
excuse
kid
when
with a
he's actually-
stranger? Trust me. Would you trust your kid? Be like, hey, a
There's
stranger
great
you don't
babysitters
know.
out
It
there.
literally happens
every
every
day
day in
in
America.
America.
Yes.
I was
And
thinking
send
about
our kids to
that.
school to people we don't know. There's
Now,
babysitter. You
yeah,
can
some-
hire people.
sometimes it's a
he
little
just
sketch.
don't. He's not working because he doesn't want to work.
And sometimes with the sex thing, I feel like you need to have keep the fire lit. Do things you know that she
Yeah.
like. Little gestures like this.
He
is my-
did whatever he was supposed to do.
No,
No,
that's
he
not
sounds like a piece of work.
No, wait, hold on. But he was cooking. Come on.
paid all 10% of them bills.
Yeah, he was trying to get some. So you know he was doing that.
Yeah,
But you gotta think about it. If she was the breadwinner
That's a
too
lie.
at that time,
That's
she
a
probably
lie.
was feeling like that was her motherfucking son.
That's a lie.
At one point, like I'm raising my motherfucking man. Like, no, we not doing that.
That's so
shit. I
true.
fight you.
Ew.
You feel me?
No, but
She feeling like she molested him when they get in the bed together. Like,
Bitch, here go your allowance for the week.
yeah. So
Shit.
then you don't expect. He's a man. He's
not a man. He don't sound like one to me.
He's a man. So if he's not getting it at home, then you kind of like forcing him to look to
No.
a different direction.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
Go on
if
in the
that's
shower,
your
beat
relationship.
that thing real good. Watch your movie or something.
But, for how long? For how long would this
I mean,
continue?
I'm probably
He's
getting a little
like,
pussy every now and then.
If they're going years,
How long did he commit for?
Then you
And
just
when he
both go
said I
back.
do, did he say I do until you
How long?
don't give me
Couple-
none for 30 days?
How long? Couple 2 or 3 weeks?
How long would you go,
Are you for
Elroy?
real?
I ain't gonna go but a couple days.
She also said I do,
understand if it's, like,
knowing this man is
super
not
long
motivated to
period of
work. So why would she complain or be like, "Hey, you cheating?" Yeah, cause you're not giving me what I'm supposed to get.
At the end of the day, it's all give and take. I think both sides, they play different roles and whatever the case may be. And she does morally, like you were saying, deserve something. I don't give a fuck. All right, what the fuck were we doing for 10 years where you don't give a fuck about me and them kids no more because you didn't hit some millions. You can't throw me nothing.
But you couldn't even wait a little bit longer. You first initiated a divorce. So if you
It could be a little,
Because
but
you
I don't
cheated
think that's
on me,
karma
but
All
though.
right, yeah, she wanted the divorce, didn't she?
Fuck that.
Yeah,
That was
she
a
wanted
win
divorce.
though.
So if she
Now she
wanted the
can't get
divorce,
nothing.
then why should he get half of
They
that?
ain't get the million. Now I was gonna give her a million.
Time out. Obviously, he cheated on her more than once. So do you expect her to just keep allowing that to happen?
Yeah, that's true.
Obviously,
she was
took
not
a
giving
fight.
it more than once. She wasn't
Let
giving
me
it.
pay the bills for you and your hoe,
Okay,
real quick.
Okay, let's say he cheated on 3-4 women. 3 women, give her 3 million.
That's cool. We all winning then, nigga. Get the fuck on. I'm straight.
Hey, look, if that's the case, I want to go through your phone
Cheated
because
3
I
times.
bet you I'm gonna get all
He
50
cheated
folks.
3 times. Give him 3 million.
But if you look at it, okay, y'all, look at it like this. It was a win-win situation. She was unhappy. He was broke. He got the bread. She got to move the fuck on. He can give her some coins, okay, to put in her purse. Some big coins, not the little ones. And get the fuck on. They both
Yeah.
can go separate. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But she said she won half.
He ain't got
Okay.
She won half
I'm not
because
gonna never
all
give
throughout
that.
his whole years, she know, man, he ain't shit.
she won't
So,
get,
yeah.
she won't get half. She
In
get a little bit.
as a great negotiator, you always want to start like as high as you can.
No.
So you guys, so eventually you get to what you're really after.
That's
So
how you
maybe
lose.
she's saying 50%.
Well, if
Knowing
he paid
she's
with the
probably
ticket
gonna
with
end up
my
20%.
money, I'm going for all of it. Period.
You going for all of it? That's what you
Yeah.
mean? No,
Hey.
so you're no longer doing 50.
Hey.
You're going for all of. That's what you
Hey,
mean?
if he
You gonna
paid,
lose
if
all
he
your
paid
money
for
paying
it,
for the lawyers.
what you
You
mean?
ain't gonna win that.
If it, let's see where the money came from.
That's a lot
If
of
it came out the account that I put all the money in, let's go. Let's find the receipt.
Yeah,
Let's go
hey,
find the
hey,
If
receipt.
you guys are married and you guys
Cash.
are one, joint account is
We're
one.
divorced
So-
now, fool. That's my money.
It's
So
cash.
if you
That's
divorce,
my
then you don't.
ticket.
Wait,
Paid with cash.
listen, You guys are divorced, so you technically don't
you don't
deserve
have a
half of
job.
it.
Huh?
Yeah, he had a part-time job. You know, once
A
in a while.
part-time. He paid 10% of the bills.
Yes, some, but he did
was
something.
he
He
was
tried.
Yeah.
Would you like fries with that?
Why'd he go to school then?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Where'd he go to school?
To meet females
Yeah,
to cheat on her
he
with.
He wasn't getting a job description for his degree. So you know what I mean. He wasn't kind of like bringing for the money. So at least he tried. You know what I mean. In that situation, he tried. Kind of like, hey, contribute a bit.
They'll never
So
give
one,
man no
if he's not
credit.
getting the job that he's looking for,
don't never
then,
get no
then
credit.
you know what? I'm gonna stay at home, cook, clean, take care of the house, take care of the kids, and then all that. That's also an investment. So you go work and then you bring in the money for us to enjoy. Come on.
It sounds like, I mean, there's an equal thing there. They're equaling each other out. She's working, paying the bills. He's taking care of the kids and everything else. Then
What?
at that point in time, there's a lack of communication because they're
Your
both
trust
putting in
was
something.
broken.
I hear
Yes.
50%.
I mean, that'd be great, but
They had something going on, man. They had a mutual understanding until he won.
Yeah.
And then he
Until
broke
won
up.
the
That's why they got
lottery.
married. That's what they get because
Yeah, he won the lottery.
before you say I do, you gotta know me. I gotta know you too. So we be like, yeah,
That's
okay,
not
I
true.
do.
That's not
Things
true.
happen.
Hey, I've been to Vegas. You don't gotta know somebody say I do. You just gotta be
Yeah.
real drunk.
yeah.
So
in
wait,
this,
okay,
in this
Chris,
situation, I think if they divorced, he would be asking for money. But if he cheated, he couldn't get anything, right? If he didn't cheat, he could have got something because he was taking care of her while.
She was working.
No,
Yeah.
she was taking care of him.
Yeah, so it's yeah.
He could have got
So
money out of her.
You,
So-
you think she deserve half of it, Chris?
Like if she was taking care of everything.
Let's
and
talk
he didn't
morally,
cheat.
maybe not
If he
legally.
didn't cheat, that's the whole thing. Is that it breaks it if he cheats, and yeah. But if he was with her the whole time, and she divorced because she didn't want to be with him anymore, I'm like, then he wins a lotto ticket. If he got alimony and then won off of the alimony that he was getting from her, because he was getting taken care of, like, but
It
whole thing-
wasn't the
Yeah,
alimony.
that's
It
what
was
I'm
her
saying. He was probably
paycheck
getting
that
alimony.
paid for that ticket.
If he was getting alimony and won the ticket off of the alimony, then yeah, it would be hers. I would say
Then it's
like, you
hers
have to-
because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
her money.
But
She's the
if
one
he's not
breaking
getting
bread.
any alimony,
Can't prove that he paid
Also, the
cash.
divorce, right? The judge be like, hey, you divorced today. And a few hours after the whole divorce thing,
yeah, it's
it happened.
yep.
So for me, do you think I should give her half of it?
I think I'll be cool with a little 10, 15, 30%.
I don't
She
think
said 50 or nothing.
No, she's not
So
going to say
nothing-
that because that's not a smart woman. She's going to
Right.
start with 50. But
You
she's.
think?
Yes, I'm a
50,
woman.
that's what made him
I'm going to
mad.
start at 50.
Before I
I'll
even
go down to
think,
5.
Okay, so see, I even think
Of
she even
300
wants
million.
all of it, and you'd be like, okay, cool. You know what? I'll just settle for you know what I mean, half of it. You know what I mean? I'll settle for half of it. So she not be like, hey, it's my money, because technically, whatever money you were spending, it was my money. I was doing the main work. Whatever you had, it was from me. So even the lottery that you play was my money. Looking at the whole scenario, so in that, what do you think?
I mean, she deserves some of it. She's not going to get 50%
She
of
really
it.
don't deserve
And
nothing.
legally, she's not going to get it.
Y'all need to get
But
that in y'all head. She
morally,
don't deserve
she
nothing.
should.
It's his decision. If he
That don't
want to
make
give her
sense.
something.
Nah,
She
let's let a
deserves
judge
something.
decide. Okay, let's see how good my lawyer is before we
She
say
don't
all that.
deserve nothing.
Let's
He
call a
put his
lawyer.
time in. He
Who we
put his
calling?
time in.
So does she.
Saul, we can only Saul.
Right, Morgan to Morgan. Let's get him on the phone.
Yeah, I mean, so I think, you know what I think?
What do you think? Because
Yeah.
I want to know because you're on both sides of the table here, and I need to know what you're
clearly
thinking.
thinks that she should have been at home giving him some. We know that, right?
10%.
Okay, so I think both of them invested heavily into this union or marriage or relationship or wherever. And then he wasn't working, cool, but he was also providing a value, taking care of the kids. You know what I mean? Raising them, schoolwork, football practices, you know what I mean? All those kind of things to do with, you know what I mean, raising kids. The lady was also providing financially. So for me, I think, you know what I mean? I don't know. That's what I'm asking. I'm asking the questions. I don't know. That's what I'm asking you guys the questions. So half of it, for me, I think she could have deserved full, you know what I mean, the whole money, because one, it was her money using playing the lottery. Because if she was providing financially, then meaning where the money came from for the ticket.
Man, he coulda
I mean,
But
if we
also
know
too,
for a fact
coulda
that
begged in
he
front of the
bought
store
that
and got
lottery
that money.
ticket with her money, then she'd get 100% of it. If that's a fact. Is
But
that a
it's not
fact in
in
this case?
It's not in her name, so why would she get it? I mean,
Right.
the money. Why would she get it?
I don't understand how this is hurt.
Because she went over there. You gave him the money to do whatever he was supposed to do, but it could be like a gift. So you be like, hey, I give you
That's
something,
true,
you take it back.
but
Sure.
you would have a more probability of winning in a court if for sure you gave him the money for that ticket.
Really?
Yeah.
You sure
Yes,
about that?
I'm positive.
Yes.
How?
That's how it works.
Hold on, so you
That's
a
just
lawyer
how-
this whole time? You a lawyer?
Solved.
That works.
Gift, you know, when you give
Okay.
somebody something, you can't be like, yeah, I gifted you this, and you use it for something, and later the returns that came, it's mine. You know what I mean? You give the gift to the person as a gift. You can't take it back.
You don't give people $5 as a gift.
How?
That was just, here's your $5, go do what you want with it. But it was like, if you win that lottery, it's my money.
Nah, that wasn't the agreement. It wasn't part of that. I asked you for $5, right?
Give me some.
And then you
Why
gave
you
me
gotta ask
whatever
about
I mean,
$5?
That's
Why
none
are
of
you
your
out
business.
there
Why she's divorcing
Yeah.
him?
Yeah,
And
Gosh,
then listen,
dang.
he didn't win until the divorce was over. So you technically
But
don't.
he's still living in her house.
Not after he won the lottery yet.
Well, he's still living there
But
right now.
He hurried up, Pat.
Hey,
hold on,
he's at
hold
the
on.
penthouse
Listen.
where
When you
It's
divorce,
common law. You can be divorced, but if you're living together, that's a common law. You have to file taxes together.
no,
Next
it was just that same day, just that same day.
Doesn't
So
matter.
when they win the court
You can
together, they
file
win the court together,
separate.
right?
I thought if you were living in a home together, you have to end up filing taxes together under common law.
No, it doesn't matter. Like you could file
Married separate.
separate
They're divorced.
with the higher
And
rate.
she had kids
6
by
years?
somebody
That's how
else.
I do it. That's how I.
I'm
Because
most definitely not filing.
my wife
Yeah.
actually owes school, like her tuition
Oh,
loans and
yeah.
stuff like that.
Student loans.
So yeah, so
Ugh.
if we did the taxes together, all the taxes would go to her student loans because it's federal. So we would get nothing. So I file separately without it. That's why I never
Correct.
actually got any student education loans because I knew I would never be able to pay back.
They could be in my
I'm
business
like, I'm not
that.
graduating. I'm like, yeah, I'm not
Right,
gonna give them the
Sarah,
money.
it's a whole scheme.
Yep.
So do you think the lady was seeing potentials in the man? Be like, okay, let me give it time.
Of course.
Yeah,
Because you want to see the good in your spouse. You want to see the good in them. You want them to do the best that they possibly can. Now, bitch, when you can't do that,
Yeah.
then that's when we do what we do. You know what I'm
Two
saying?
people struggling
It goes
sink
the other way.
ships. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, you know what? I think the lady should have been a little bit of patient, give it a little bit
10
of time.
Oh, okay,
Years?
10 years.
Yeah. So, okay, that's it. Immediately she stepped up like, okay, let's do the divorce.
It was
'Cause
equal
it was
guy
more than
did
one.
Where
were you 10 years ago?
They was equal when
Yeah.
they split.
Think back 10 years.
Okay, so in that same manner, right? Check this out. That same manner, the guy breakthrough came. If she could have exercised a little bit of patience and time, he could have been, part of like your
Oh,
millionaire.
you know what?
But
Give it-
you
Give it
couldn't.
another 25 years. He might
You might
bring
never
home
know.
He
more
might.
than McDonald's pay, girl. Hey, and you know what? He might not even get his side piece pregnant. Just keep going.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there's a guy that won
You
the lotto.
obviously forgave him once because you said multiple times. So you're just gonna keep on
She
forgiving.
should have
Trying to
been
blame the
patient.
man.
She-
You
Yeah,
know that
no.
came from a man.
Keep trying to blame the man.
Yeah, there was
Hey,
a guy
you're the
that
one who
won.
went out
Oh
and
my
cheated.
gosh, they can't control it. It's not their
I know.
fault. It's
Yeah.
only
It
it
has
has
a
a
mind.
All
It's
she had
her
to do,
fault.
all she had to do was give him some.
Right.
What?
No.
Yeah.
I
That's
love
what I'm
How do we
saying.
know she wasn't for sure?
He wouldn't have never cheated.
That,
Whatever,
that's
that's
first
such
of all,
bullshit.
that's a lie.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
So, okay, you know this, right?
He probably was waiting for months.
You know this. So, assuming the lady has
Again, it's
Real
called
shit.
discipline. You were married.
Months?
Don't get married. If you only, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What if she was sick in the hospital for months? Is it still free game to go
That's
put your
different.
PP in a gang of hoes?
That's different. You can't put that in the same situation.
How is it?
She was
Oh,
like, you
it's
know,
because
that's
she's
totally different.
she's denying you because
that's
she
different.
could bend over and she won't.
That's different.
Then now you just gave me free reign to go put it wherever I want, even though
How?
I'm married to you in a committed relationship. Got it.
Do you got the sad
Hey,
music?
Say it again.
Maybe
Better relationship.
we
Satisfy
You
my
gotta put the
needs.
sympathetic music.
satisfy. And what do we know? Wait, how do you know she
was
had a
never
need
cheating.
that was not being
I
satisfied?
said he wasn't getting none.
But how do you know she wasn't getting none?
She was getting it from somewhere else.
But that's just it. Women have
That's why
different
she
needs.
wasn't
See,
giving none.
men think that that their physical need is more important than a woman's need. Women have needs too. Why do you think so many women are sitting at home like, get away from me?
That's why it's man and woman. We both different.
Or they messing with women. Women is they rather be with another woman nowadays.
Probably because their man at home freaking playing house with the baby. You know?
That's what he got.
Shoot.
Somebody got to do it. Shit. What they both sit at the house by themselves?
Laura, I want to ask you this question, right? I think the ladies should exercise a little bit of patience and
Oh
time.
my god.
Because right at the end of it, see what happens. You know
But
what I'm
your
saying?
dick couldn't do that though, so you
End
wouldn't
of
cheat
it.
though.
Yeah, because
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Oh, okay,
I'm
tell
gonna
me,
tell you like
tell me.
if she is a woman of faith, any faith, okay,
Yeah, yeah.
any faith,
yeah,
I think she would have to exercise her patience.
yeah.
For
First time.
permanently. If you make a commitment, you genuinely, and he's not beating you, although he is cheating, and technically cheating gives you the right to walk
No,
out the
but
door.
cheating-
Or same
but
thing
cheating
for
was
him.
her
If he's a
fault.
man of faith, he needs to control himself, have discipline. But if you don't have faith and you don't walk in that level of an integrity, then everybody out here cheating with no reason not to. Everybody walking away. Why am I gonna put in on this that's pissing me off? Like, you're not meeting my needs. Neither one of their needs getting met. So unless you got faith, why not just walk away? But I'm walking away with half, bro. And you can argue all you want, but I'm bringing my attorney back, and we gonna go pull the video footage of what time you bought that ticket. We gonna see how you paid.
Hold on. One, you divorced. The lawyer said no. The judge said, "Hey, this is it. Go your separate ways." So you couldn't exercise a little bit of time, patience, and be like, "Okay, cool." You know
How she
what?
know he won the lottery?
It was on the news.
Because he still
It
lives
was-
in her home.
She could blackmail him. I got a
so?
video of us doing things. No.
Oh, yeah.
She could blast him online,
He ain't gonna care.
right?
Yeah. So
Hey, not for no
you know what I mean?
25
I think it's right. If I was the lady, I would have been like, you know what? We married for better, for worse. What you know? It's for better, for worse. So in my mind, why is it that the worst times you're trying to run away?
Because you cheated on me.
Cheating, and then
What are
it's
you
the
talking
fault of
about?
the lady. You know,
More
the
than
whole
once.
the
Hey, by the
lady
way,
is being-
they keep
see,
forgetting about that part.
Wait,
It's like,
so the lady.
gloss
they
over the
don't
fact that you
Wait,
freaking
so
ran out
the
there
lady even
multiple
stated
times.
in the whole issue. The lady even stated that, hey,
Men think
I
that
didn't
it's
give
it's
him
a
what he was
God-given
supposed to
right.
get.
And he wasn't giving her what she needed. Clearly.
Yeah, women don't go file for divorce for
Yeah,
no reason.
no. It's
Especially after investing 10 years.
Based on the cheating aspect, right? She's basing the whole claim on the cheating aspect.
if he didn't cheat.
So
they
who
wouldn't be
caused the
divorced.
cheat? I think the cheating came from the lady. You know what I mean? Because when you're not giving
Oh,
the
so you're
man
blaming
what-
the woman for him cheating?
Again, men
Yeah.
have no
Yeah.
responsibility for their self-control
That's
and
childish.
discipline.
If
No, that's the reality we live in.
It's childish.
That's why.
Like, if
that's
you're
why
gonna-
women
if
out
you're
here
gonna-
running stuff. That's
if
why
you're
we
gonna be
going to
committed,
work.
be
We
committed.
paying the bills.
Oh, hold on.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get me started.
Laura, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna get you started. Yeah, I'm gonna get you started. Tiff, you were saying something. Let me hear what you were saying.
I'm just saying there's no excuse to cheat.
Oh, so if you're not
If
giving-
she's freaking, if you're living in her house, she's paying your bills. She's probably paying your freaking student or financial aid as well.
Yeah.
No.
for sure.
Move on. No.
But at least, yeah,
There's
for
no
better,
reason.
for worse. This part of
You
the
have
worse.
everything
for
you
better,
need.
for worse, right? If you're married to somebody, you got to support. So, assuming I'm married to this lady, right? And then she's also going through school in the same scenario. The table, excuse me.
She probably thought he was gonna do something with his life if he was going to school, and it sounds like he didn't fulfill on that because he's not working. And they've been together for 10 years.
Yeah.
He must be like what, theoretical physicist?
He probably got set in their
Hell
ways
no.
how they was living.
No, he made a horrible.
They got comfortable.
In the
choice.
past, the woman would never divorce the man. Like in the past, it was like almost impossible. And then the divorce was like looked a profound problem. You know, like in the 17th century, and if you wanted a divorce, it had to be
Women didn't have rights.
Death. Like
You know
the
what I'm
man would
saying?
get
Yeah.
like tied up with one arm
Couldn't have a
behind.
bank account
He'd
till
have
the
to defend
70s.
himself, and the woman
You
would
know?
have like a rock and
Yeah.
a sack, and they'd have to battle it out, and they'd be like survival.
What?
Yeah.
Wait,
The guy would be in a hole with a hand tied behind his back with one arm, and he'd like have like a stick or something like that. I forget. And the woman had like a sack or something with a ball, like a stone in it, and she'd swing it around and try to hit him while he's defending himself, and whoever wins was free of divorce.
Where is this at?
You would have to ballot it out.
Where is this at?
This is
England?
17th century, like French.
Dang,
In
that's
France
pretty cool.
and England, they would have to. Yeah, you would have to battle that.
That's
Like, it was
crazy.
frowned upon. Why are you divorced? What? Who? It's
Right.
forever. You're not getting divorced. So like the way we look at it's societal thing. To me, this is all society. Like you have to really look at the culture and what people value. If people don't value, marriage, then it means nothing. So it's like, like they value the money more than anything. It just goes as like, again, it's like a materialistic thing to me. Like it's very materialistic for her to want so much money.
I mean, yeah, I
Yeah.
would say maybe she could have came home a little bit more often and not been working nonstop. Maybe that
Right.
could have helped some.
What
but
she do on her days off?
Yeah.
that's a good question. What does she do on her days off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know
You can't,
enough.
you can't say she works 7 days in a week or 24 hours in a day. Come on.
How can we know? We don't know. She's supporting her whole household.
I work 7 days a week.
So why is it that marriage is for better and for worse? So why is she complaining?
Because he's cheating.
Wow.
What are you talking
cheating
about?
could be
How am I
part-
supposed
yeah,
to label you
cheating-
after you went and contracted syphilis from some
cheating
skank?
cheating could be both sides. You know what I'm saying? You don't
Right.
know what the lady was also doing behind the scenes.
You could be married to Jeffrey Dahmer. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but there's lines.
Yeah, lines.
Lines. For better or worse.
Yeah, for better for worse. So
Thi-
for better for
This
worse.
is the
then-
worst, honey.
Yeah, yeah.
These are my girlfriends.
Yeah, you stick through it. You stick through it. You know what I'm saying? In good times, yeah, you wanna kind of, and then the good times was just coming. And then you know what I mean? She blew it all out.
No, I
The
live
good
that
times was
life.
coming.
I
Me,
live that
what I
life.
no, come on. The good
It's
times
gonna
was
get
coming.
better, baby. It's gonna get better. Just give it 5 more years.
Oh yeah,
Five
and it
more
just
years.
happened. And it just
Okay,
happened right
okay.
after the divorce
All
got
right.
in. Yeah, right after the divorce was finalized. That's a good part. He just blew up and then became an
Because he
instant
won
millionaire.
money.
What if
That's
it would
not-
have?
that-
Hey, what if it would happen a couple days later?
That's what I'm saying. If he could have, if the lady could have exercised a little bit of patience and time, give it a little bit of time.
Well, we don't expect someone we divorced to go win the lottery 2
And now
hours later.
you should also know that the guy has been playing the lottery. It's part of his all. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Because
so he's
Still,
been
you're
buying
more
lottery
likely to
tickets
get
right
buying.
there. She
The
gets the
lottery.
money. Hey, more evidence for my civil lawsuit.
Hey,
you know what?
He been tricking off all the money, man.
You know what? He's kind of been playing the lottery. He's kind of been playing the lottery. But the lady be like, yeah, I ain't got time for this crap. And then, yeah, you went in.
He
You know what I'm
been
saying?
playing the lotto. Okay,
Yeah. So
okay.
I think the ladies are fault over here. In a way. Not all of it. But I think for the good part, he was going through the worst. Be like, hey, things gonna change. But he be like, nah, I'm going divorce. And then see what happened?
I would have respected him more if he would have divorced me than cheated on me.
But you also got me. You weren't giving him what he was supposed to get.
Well,
So
he
you
ain't giving me
step
what I
out.
need.
What did you
Works
need?
both ways.
What did you need? What did you need? that you
Something
wasn't
other
doing?
than what he was doing, because he obviously wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah, he was doing something. He was doing something at home. Come on, he was doing
That's
something.
because he couldn't get a job. He
he-
kept losing his job.
So, you know what? He didn't just lose the job, right? He got a degree that he was still looking for a good job to fit
No.
what. But in between, he was doing some part-time, you know what I mean? Some part-time job stuff. So, you wouldn't say he was not trying. He tried. You know what I mean? At least 10% he did something. You know what I mean? So, for me, I think it's the lady's fault.
We do live in a man world, don't we?
I'm just asking.
Said all the men in the room and in America.
I'm just asking.
He took care of home. At least let me get my rocks off.
I just paid all the bills. Please let me take a nap permanently away from you.
It probably gonna take me that long. Shit, it's been a while.
Has it though?
Maybe that's why he's not getting any, because it sucks.
Hey,
maybe it's the man's fault when it comes down to it.
How can it be the man's fault? Because
you're not giving her nothing to be like attracted to you, to be like she wants to just spread eagle. You know what I'm saying?
She wants to spread eagle. He at home taking care of the kids. You got food on the table when you get home.
You keep using the kids.
And I'm looking at you like you less than a man because you're not really bringing shit to the table.
No connection, no romance.
No.
Yeah.
No emotional intimacy.
They should have never got
and
married.
after 10 years, a lot of shit will go flat if you don't keep that shit going.
Yeah.
And maybe
no
who
effort.
knows?
Zero effort.
hold
Sounds
on.
like
We
they're
working
both
out
putting
with
in zero effort.
Who knows? Things might change if, you know what I mean, another 10 years.
Waited
Give it
a little
5
But you
more
gotta think about it.
years.
You was talking about the cheating and all that. That trust was already broken. So once that
So
happens,
whose fault is that?
that's
man.
his, because he
Are you
cheated.
sure it's his fault?
Oh
Yeah.
my God! Here we
How?
go again. Round
He
and
did.
round
So,
and round we
you know what I
go.
mean? He must be motivated to go do
You
it.
gotta think about how that hurt her though. Even though they had those issues, motherfucker, you
Right.
have to
So
do that.
Being a woman, you just stuck your what, where, and you want to come touch me? No, thank you.
How long should he
And all the time
continue?
she probably could have fucking cheated and didn't. Think about that. And could have got away with the shit. Facts.
So how long should he keep on, like, I ain't giving you none?
Like you said, he should have been patient
It's
enough to
perfect.
wait it out just a little
Perfect.
bit more to see where the fuck that shit was gonna go before he went fucked. You know what I'm saying?
But she was like, hell no, I ain't giving you. I don't care. I ain't giving you.
That's not. No one would have said that. If he would have came to
He
her,
could. You could get
and
creative though.
talked
What would
to
you
her,
do? What
yeah.
would you would have done? Was you would have got creative and, you know, she got to the house, you had some motherfucking rose petals, some drink ready,
better for
some
worse.
food.
For better, for worse. Yeah.
What would you have done?
Takes
Okay.
time and effort to go cheat. Why couldn't he have just put that time and effort to do something nice for her, and maybe she would have reciprocated?
Right.
Wait, when you get home,
They're prideful.
wait, when you get home and dinner is made, house is looking clean, laundry and all
We
that.
That's like a bonus, but that
And we
don't
don't
turn me
know.
on.
Yeah, he did something. So what
She
is that
did
you
something.
expect
She
him to-
paid the bills.
You could just start
Yeah,
eating
yeah.
the pussy when she walked in the
Yeah.
door or something. Be
No.
creative.
No, the lady said if he's not taking care of the bill, then
Don't touch me. Okay?
I can feel her energy.
Nah, you eat a little pussy, I might just, you know, gonna let you do your thing.
Ew, after he been out messing around on her.
no. My thing is
Let's
this.
be realistic, y'all. Now,
She said he
goddamn.
ain't trying. Basically, zero effort equals zero effort, and then they
There
was
was no
going
Taco
down.
Tuesday.
Wait.
No Taco
Cooking,
Tuesday.
cleaning, it's on zero effort. He's doing something.
Oh
He's
my
not
God,
playing
Getting
games.
up,
It's not
getting
one
ready.
or the other's fault. Okay,
Yeah.
it's both their fault. It takes.
Right.
It's a relationship. Either you both put in the effort or you don't. If one's putting in the effort and one's not putting in the effort, it's gonna go wrong. Things
Right.
are gonna go to shit. So it's both their fault. They both suck, obviously.
And
That's why he
everything
ran out
has
of gas.
everything has an
just
expiration
done.
date on it at some point, I feel. And it ran its course. Like I said, I feel like they it was a win-win. He could have still blessed the game, gone about your business. She's free, and now you got a pocket full of money, bitch. You go ahead. You feel
And
me?
one thing we haven't talked about, he been taking care of little Johnny for 10 years and he don't got no love for little Johnny.
Right, that's why he get all his money. That's why he shouldn't have to share.
You sound stupid.
He was in a relationship 100%.
She said you've been taking care of
He
these
was in a
kids. You was
relationship
married to this
100%.
woman, and you acting like you love
When
these
I
people.
left-
But when you get the bread, you gone.
Okay, let's say if this
Bitch,
happened
we
2 days
fight.
later.
Bitch, I'm beating your
Let's say-
ass.
let's say he wanted-
Wait. Could you speak into the
Let's say if he
microphone?
wanted Lottery 2 days later instead of 2 hours,
That's there's no difference.
he
It's
still got
the
to
same
break
shit.
bread.
It depends. Did he pay with our joint account? We still got? Did we
still
separate
living
our
in my
money
house.
yet?
It don't. It's
Whose
no
money
way-
did he
there's
pay with?
No way you can prove that.
By you saying
That's
that,
not
though,
true.
That's just sounds
I'm gonna
like
get
you
that
never
money
gave a
one
fuck
way or the
at
other.
all
No matter what
when
I
you
gotta
was
do.
with her, though.
How you
Hey,
gonna get the
when
money?
it's time to go. It's time to go.
But you saying fuck the kids, don't get them shit, I'm gone, fuck
Hey,
little Johnny.
that whole argument.
But you was kicking little Johnny every day when you was broke.
Goddamn right. I took care
You
of
ain't shit.
I took care of little Johnny for 10 years. Little Johnny probably grown by now.
Hey, well, he is. He's at least 10. He's at
He
least
gonna be
10.
looking at you like, damn, you couldn't leave my mama nothing.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's like, you didn't love me, Dad. I mean, I
thought you were my dad.
Wait, hold on, wait. I'm gonna come from this angle, right? Hold on. So, if the lady was taking into consideration about her kids, right? This man has been with the kids all throughout the whole years, you know what I mean? And then they're grown. If she was taking
they
my
grown.
consideration,
Kids are not
Yeah,
grown.
Wait, hold on. They've been together for 10 years, and probably before that 10 years, they were dating. So he was coming around, you know what I mean, when the kids were in the picture. So the kids could be like, let's say 15, 16, wherever. So he's invested my time.
She has
But
too.
you can't invest
That
no
means-
bread, nigga, and you get over 25 mil.
And he wasn't actually babysitting.
right.
He was
Yeah.
just playing video games.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on, but he was doing the homework. We don't
We
know.
don't know.
He
We don't
was-
know. Let's
he
get
was-
we don't have a job.
Taking him to school every day.
We don't know.
Yeah.
She could have dropped him off on her way to
Yeah.
work. We don't know.
No,
Yeah,
but
what was
the lady
she doing
stated
at
But all that
Wait.
shit goes back to what you said. For
Did
better or worse.
Did you just say the kids were at school all day? I mean, there's a lot of things to take into consideration.
Why? What were you doing while at school? He was
Right.
cheating with the homegirl.
Hey, I was taking me a nap because I was tired.
And then he was schooling. So wait, you know what? He was schooling, and then he had some part-time job doing. So when he's done taking care of the home, the kids, he go to his part-time
And
job.
how do you know
So he
that
was doing-
she's not coming home and doing dishes and making and doing laundry?
Right.
Yeah,
You're just
lady-
assuming.
No, the lady stated that he was doing the house, you know what I mean, duties. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh, so we
cooking,
know.
cleaning.
He
yeah.
was doing
Living maid.
everything.
Yeah, he was doing everything. and that-
Everything.
Yeah,
He was her
doing-
son.
Okay.
That was her child.
No, he was a hoe.
She was raising her man, baby.
He's a hoe.
He was at the crib.
So
So
the
he
lady
owes
was-
her nothing.
And that's my dream. To
You
make
know-
enough money to buy, pay one
No,
for
he owes her
one.
half.
Chris, do you think he owes the lady half of the money?
Nothing.
If it was the other way around, he would
Yeah.
get half the money, right?
I guess.
No, let's swap the roles.
Yeah, he
If
probably
she was
killed
sitting
me.
at home
For that
taking
money.
care of his babies, would he get any money?
All of a sudden.
No. Well, why is it that when men finally reach like a certain goal, like Bezos, his wife leaves him and she gets half? Like every time they reach the pinnacle, they always leave and always get half. Why don't they always stay to the end? Like these billionaires, whatever, rich,
Because
super rich people.
obviously
That's
they
a
didn't want to
loaded
be there from
question.
the motherfucking
Yeah.
get-go.
And we don't know.
Yeah, they probably
turned
helped
into
build
Satan
those
himself, You know what I'm
companies.
saying?
So hold on, let's have you know, I mean, Laura, you go then. Tiffany, you come in there. So answer to what Chris was saying.
I'm just saying, without a specific, there's just too many variables in life for why. There's a lot of reasons why. We can't make assumptions. I mean, I could probably Google what the divorce paperwork said, but all of what it boils down to is someone's not happy. That's what it boils down to. But people do change as money starts flowing in. So, I mean, that's something to take into consideration.
So you believe that? Do you believe that money makes happiness? Creates happiness?
Me personally, I personally don't believe that.
Yeah. So Tiff, do you have something to respond to what Chris said?
What was it?
I don't even remember what. Oh, Bezos, about companies, about when they get to high
How do you
status.
feel about men always having to go through that? Like, especially when they
How
it's
do we know the
pinnacle of
women that
money.
they were with helped build those companies, though?
Correct.
They could, I guess.
Most of them do. They have some sort of
They were
contribution.
philanthropy, but it's just to launder money a lot of the time.
Either way, at the end of the day, both of these people are unhappy.
We're not
equally
hey.
unhappy. Just part ways, but like, give me like a little bit of it.
Like, same thing, Bill Gates, she left. took half of money.
I would have too.
You know, it's like
Have you looked at Bill Gates?
This is
Like, come on.
entertainment purposes only, folks. Y'all are naming some
I
big
would have left too. Yeah. Bill Gates look a fucking mess, baby. I would have cringed every time he had said,
Me too.
"Get your ass on."
Hey, Bill. We can't get on Bill Gates or
Yeah,
Bezos.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Yeah,
though.
that's a whole nother topic.
Thank you,
okay?
Billy.
no,
Yeah.
but they say that the percentage of rich men is like it's the reason why there's a lot of females that have abundantly amount of money is because of the divorce. Like the only reason there is like billionaire wives is because most of them
So-
are divorced.
No, Kylie Jenner. She's a
wait,
billionaire.
Do you think
No,
now?
they're not.
Do you think
No.
the relationship?
I don't agree with
me
that.
ask- let me ask this right. Do you
Women
think-
weren't allowed to have a bank account
Yeah, we're
until
just now
like
getting started. You just wait.
50 years ago. So I mean, I'm just saying, like men had
You know,
like
100?
centuries ahead of women to go ahead and buy the land, own the business. I mean, it's not quite a level playing field. Give us 100 years and let's see how many women billionaires there
Oh,
are.
let me tell you. There's
Okay,
gonna
so
be a lot
hold on. Let me ask this. Do you think the lady was basing all this to do with money?
No.
So if not,
That's just
why-
her personality. Like, I'm the same way. I like working. I enjoy working. I like making good money.
I don't say you, but in the case, in the context of what we're discussing about, do you think she was basing it all on money?
No, she
No.
was basing it off of pain and suffering.
How?
Everything she endured in the relationship.
How?
The money that she put
Tell me
into
she's
him.
never been a woman.
The cheating, the investment she put into
But
that.
you only
relationship
sided
time.
with her about the cheating. I said, but you also not siding like, hey, what caused him to cheat?
There's no excuse.
There's
Here
all
we
two
go.
sides to the
Yeah,
story,
yeah,
right?
it's give
two
and
sides.
take.
Here
I
we
said
go
it already.
again.
It's give and take. Let that man get that bread, give her 10-15%, and everybody be cool.
You know what? We just gotta say,
The moral of the story, ladies, is give your man some if you don't want him to cheat.
And you still gonna be unhappy though.
Because they think that you owe it to them, even if you said I do. If you don't, honey, that's on you. You better go home and give your man some.
I hate to say
And
this,
he's
but
still probably gonna cheat.
I saw a video of this
That
lady
part.
giving it up
Oh,
to
then he
some
gets
dude in the
stabbed
parking lot.
with a sharpened fork.
Yeah.
So it's like, I hate to say it, but I saw a video of this lady giving it up to some dude in the parking lot when people were just
Excuse
driving
me?
into a parking lot right in the open, and the lady's like, just on, I'm like, and it's the kid's there. There's a kid there too, which is even more messed up. She's holding up to her kid, and
hope
she's
it's
just
there.
bending up, like in the parking lot. People are driving through in
No.
California.
Damn.
This is nuts. I was like, I couldn't believe that. It's like, yeah, if a lady wants to give it up, they can give it up at any time, pretty much.
Yeah.
So what, we're about to get to the closing
oh my
of the
god.
show, but
Sorry.
Laura, I want to take your last review, starting from Laura. I want your last review. Do you think she deserves it?
You know what? I don't even care if she deserves it.
Laura,
I'm still stuck on the fact that men think
Laura,
that they
can you get your microphone closer to you?
No, because I'm so loud. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
he's gonna listen later. He's like, stop screaming in the microphone.
You good? You good? Still going? Go. So let me hear y'all.
I can't. I literally can't. You know what I'm saying? Hey, all the men in the room gonna say, well, maybe not all, but pretty close. She didn't give it up, so she don't deserve nothing. I'm still stuck on that. I'm still stuck on that. Look, honestly, I can't. I literally can't. As far as I'm concerned, I will get the best civil attorney in the entire state, baby girl. That's what I would do, baby girl. I would have investigators out finding out where every penny he got to buy that ticket. That's what I would do. So my recommendation is that she goes and takes the money that she makes, that she been breaking bread with, and goes and gets a really good attorney.
So you saying she deserves half of it?
I'm saying her attorney gonna go argue that she deserves all of it.
Really?
Oh yeah, if
How?
it's her money, if it's her money, yeah.
Okay, Nikki,
I feel like
can you get
she
closer to the microphone,
deserves- I'm sorry. I feel like she deserves a little percentage of it, at least 20-30%.
yeah, she's saying no. She wanted half. Or
Oh
nothing.
yeah, well,
That's just part of her
Yeah,
negotiation.
give her half. Fuck it. Go
So
on.
she said she deserves half,
Yes,
right?
most
Chris?
definitely. If it's nothing less than that, then yeah, fuck it.
Okay, Chris, let me hear from you.
If he didn't cheat, That's what they.
But he did. But he did cheat.
So, you know,
Matter.
it's like, yeah. I mean, yeah.
You gonna give her
deserves
head?
it. She deserves it all. No.
Thank you. Thank you.
You already know how I feel.
Let's
You don't
not
deserve nothing.
Okay.
Unless it was the other way around.
Boo. No.
Your broke ass needs
Hey,
money.
hey, but if it was the other way around, she deserves it all. I mean, he deserves it all.
She won that.
Okay, hold on.
That's her money.
Let me hear from Tiff.
That's her money.
I would say if she bought the lottery ticket with her own money and he's still living in her home, she deserves some of it. 50% or not. She's probably smart, so she's starting off high, but she'll take at least 25%.
Okay, you want to know what I think about it? You
You
guys want to know what I think
that
about
she should have been a little bit more patient.
He thinks she should have been giving her some when he got home from when she got home from work.
Listen, I'm just asking. I'm just kind of like, I'm not on nobody's side, but
It's her fault he
Yeah.
cheated.
it's his fault too. That, you know what I mean? So,
But she should have been more patient.
yeah, I'm on both sides. You know what I mean?
Are you?
I'm
But
trying to
are
play
you?
fair. Yeah, I'm trying to play
Because
fair.
it really felt like all
I'm
the
trying to-
whole
I-
episode.
yeah,
He was like,
no.
Patience.
But did she give him some?
Yeah, I'm actually, yeah. She didn't give it, so what do you expect?
So what do you expect?
I'm just asking.
So we
There it
know
is
your side.
again. There it is again.
Oh,
It's all
no,
her fault.
I'm just
all her
asking, man. So, no, so you see, in every situation, in every case or problem, there's two sides to it. You stopped him, and he was not getting it. Assuming like a kid, right? If you stop your kid, they'll go steal. You know what I mean? Certain
They
situations.
have to
there's
have
certain-
that to survive. Okay.
Yeah, he also has to survive.
Like
here.
literally to live, they
Oh,
have to have food and
survival.
water. We
Yeah.
can't correlate starving
got to.
with not getting any.
It's also food to the soul. You know what I mean? So,
But you can't live without one of them.
That, yeah.
yeah, he's a man, and then he feel like, and then I think he had a medical condition if he don't get it. So,
Oh my god, bro.
yeah.
That's what your hand is for if it's that bad. We don't want you to go to the ER.
Yeah, he had a
It's
medical
probably
condition.
all that syphilis he got from
Yeah,
cheating on his
no,
wife.
No, his medical. Wait. I researched something, right? And his medical condition be like, yeah, if he don't get it, then he, you know what I mean? His condition will be so he needs to get it. So when he gets to that part, then he has to step outside, and you know what I mean. Then so that's what I think.
That sounds like addiction.
Period.
Oh my gosh, what kind
That's
of
an
doctor? Could you
addiction.
imagine a doctor writing a
Does he
prescription?
blow blood vessels
Go
because he
home
doesn't
and
get a
get
nut?
some.
Yeah. Now.
It probably makes a lot of the problems at home, okay, girl? You know what I'm saying? And my doctor said you need that.
Yep.
Is he sitting at work? Oh my God. Every hour.
All right. So as I bring this whole show to a close, I would say, hey, viewers out there, you know how it goes. You tell it. I don't know. They say whatever they have to say, but you tell it. But hey, we're gonna catch you same time on another episode, and always play safe. Don't get caught.
Oh, hell.
Oh, come on. That's just.
Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to Elad on K84 Podcast. I'm your host, Kenna the Greatest, and I'll be bringing you a great debate show tonight. But you know what? Don't forget to go like, follow, share, subscribe on all our social media handles, K84 Podcast. Stick around. The show returns right after this. All right, so we back. Let me let my team introduce themselves right here. So I'm gonna start with Team A. Start with you.
Hi, I'm Tiffany.
Hi, I'm Elroy.
Oh, okay, so let me go to Team B.
I'm Laura.
What up? It's Nikki in the building.
I'm Chris Casanova. I was waiting for the video.
Yeah, right.
Switch to the camera. Like, hey.
Hello, everyone. My name is Marcos. Welcome to K84 Podcast. Today's topic, we're going to talk about this lady named Shayla. And this is a topic we're going to discuss about for a debate. Hello, friends, family, and wonderful people of the K84 Podcast. My name is Shayla. I recently finalized my divorce after 10 years of marriage. Just hours after the judge signed the papers, making our divorce official, my ex-husband won the lottery and became an instant millionaire. Throughout our relationship and marriage, I was a primary breadwinner, covering 90% of more of the household expenses. I supported him through his education, career, and personal growth, while he did have a job. His income was not significant to contribute significantly to our finances. However, he did help with household chores and stepped in as a father figure to my children from previous relationships, raising them as his own. Due to his lack of financial contributes and ambitions to provide for the family, I often withheld intimacy, which led him to cheat on multiple occasions. This issue created constant arguments and an unhealthy environment, ultimately pushing me to file for divorce so I could find peace and rebuild my life. To the K84 Podcast crew and community, I